Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review a game that I play against the FIDE Master on chess.com. But first I'll try a game against Ian Nepomniachtchi's bot on chess.com. Have the OpenCC line here, which usually that's the opening of the most of the players play. They try to have a stroke sender, knight the Najdorf, e5, knight b3. Here I play my system, which is bishop e3 g4, and I'm fighting over the d5 square and have some opportunities for attack later in the position. g5, and now queen d2 because I want to castle and prioritize my king safety. Okay, a4 here, prophylactic move. Yes, you can take, it's okay. And now my opponents say I'm threatening this, and then you cannot castle because you're losing your queen. So okay, it's okay. I'm gonna play like this actually, and I have here it's probably some kind of that idea which my opponents say, what are you going to do here? Well, I'm gonna take the risk and castle probably. Being my idea, play h4, h5, g6 and go for the win. And yes, here I can see why the pawn sacrifice probably it's way too good. Yes, I should have played h4 first. Wherever. We prioritize to open the position here. King b1, it's okay. My opponents ask me, what are you going to do now? There is a question here. If you go like that, probably you can take, and if I try 5 just bishop takes, if I try this, maybe this. Yes, I mean takes, queen takes, bishop takes, takes, and knight takes, and this is not good. So I need to maintain the pressure here. Probably queen to d2 with an ideas of f4 and or f3 and stabilize the position. But queen d2 takes, we have a problem. Probably queen e3, it's the move. Let us play here and we'll see what happens here. His idea is to not let me play knight d5 by capturing here, but also I have an ideas like this and say, what are you going to do now? Or even rook h2 g1. Probably I'm gonna go for bishop d5 and try to play f4 later on the game. Bishop c3 takes. Let's try f4. Straight h4. And my opponent says, what are you going to do about this? Well, he's threatening this, takes, and knight e4, but they have this. I'm winning the game. Not really, there is any issue. So I should have take prophylactic move here. And maybe here I should have go for e5, which is the only logical move in the position. 1. Probably it's a blunder, but take here. There's two options now. One of them is to try h5 and let's see what happens. h5 and or else rook d1. Rook d1 idea being queen c3. I want to play king here and we have a game, but h5 it's much more aggressive, but it's forcing the draw with queen c3, king a3, and I don't know if I wanna draw. Other threat it's a rook, queen f2, and queen f2 it's a threat, yes. It's a threat. Why? Because if I bring my king back, there's rook c2, so let's take prophylactic move and push for e6 probably. While I can't play h5, e6 it's rook a7, it's 6 rook e7 and I don't know what happened. While rook c1 winning the game, I need to stay focused for a little bit. e6, e7, I don't know. e6, check. If I go here and here, it's a repeated draw. e6, check. Here we wanna go for a win, and I can't go here because there is a check, and we end up into the same variation. It's the rook infiltrate. I mean, the rook is gone into my position. So e6, queen c3 here, check here, and now it's a different story because the king have more safe square. You can't check from here and take check, go here. This is going to become a queen, and you can't go here because it's this. So let's try to win. Let's try. As if I say here, I'm not doing to that, so I should try this first. And if here, now king to a2. Why? Because here now you have a problem. Now my opponents try to beat me like that and say, you know what, don't have the full control of your position, but other than that I can play this. And if you ever try this, I've got this. Which obviously you're gonna try this. First of all, I want to control the square because there's one move threat, okay? But we need to make sure. Rook d1, check. Here, it's check again. Where else I can go if I wanna win? King to b1. Why king to b1? Because we wanna keep the pressure. So, other than that, it's that move, which pressure a lot the position. Why? Because I can go here, but I'm not even sure what now what happened. I should take care of this. It's not easy. Rook d1, that's my main move here. And now what the heck is this? Yes, obvious thing it's like my opponent bot tries to defend, but somehow you lose here for sure. Queen e5 here, let's say, but let's say queen e5 here. It's hard to say. Queen e5 here. Wait. Rook d6, because there's a he's playing is smart for a bot. I should try rook d6, but there is this. And let's see if I try this, what happened here. Here you have a problem, actually. Okay, let's support the position. And now, being my main idea, it's play to h5 to destroy his position, because now everything is meaning my opponent tried to stabilize his position, but in order to win that we have to create some weaknesses here. It's those weaknesses we'll try to checkmating the black king. How we're doing that? h5 takes queen d5, and let's say there's that check, but we can take prophylaxis move with king to b2. King to b2, it's don't let the queen come even further to my position, so let's create a weakness here. And now my opponent says, you know what, so far you're doing very well. For sure, yes, he's trying to come here and force me to blunder with this. If I go here, it's obviously I'm going to see. And really I wonder here, what do you have here on queen d4? I'm threatening this. The smallest mistake can be deadly here for both of us. Queen d4. If I take now, there's check, and then again I don't have rook c2 because the rook is on the file. And if I go try here, there's a lot of checks. Try this and check everywhere. So, but I have a very good threat of queen to d4, and we'll try this because I'm threatening to take the queen. It wasn't much at all right, that move. I'm thinking carefully, maybe it wasn't the best. So I should be more careful. Rook d8, it's this. I don't know if I blundered that badly, but here, check. Here, check. I just want to win, I don't wanna draw. Somehow we wanna win this, and it's not easy. Do I blunder? Probably. Rook d8, rook e8. What should I do here? Take. There is no way I cannot beat that. I cannot win with that. This must be something that I'm missing. Let me try rook d8. If I go here, it's this. It's hilarious. check, and this, check, and this. Rook takes. Yes, I mean, I'm not in my best form, so I could force a draw here with this, but uh, the truth is I wanna go for more. It's unbelievable how many defense resources here, check, king f8. I mean, wow, like unbelievably. That's so stupid. I mean, defense everywhere for black. e7 takes, check, king f8. It's defending move. Even king h8, and I'm going to lose. So should have take the draw here or push with rook d6 while I'm allowing with rook d6 to my opponent to fix his position, something that I don't want, but somewhere I mistaken badly. There is a draw. There is no winning chance here. I'm wide open. I don't know if I try this. There is this very annoying. If I try this, it's just this. So hold on here. Check here, here. Yes, it's a draw there. I'm not in my best shape, but we will figure it out. What was that? Yes, let's see. I mean, I'll try for something better and then to the next days. Yes, terrible performance for me. Usually with that system I have good results. It's not like a theory, but I'm already better here. I don't know where first mistake. I should have go for h4. This was a mistake that I low knight d4. And yes, here we have a game. It wasn't the best save from me, but it's something. Yes, and another mistake. Knight b5 is the best. It's crossed my mind, but here it's I'm even in a bad shape. Yes, position here it wasn't the best, but rook a1. I was sure that I was winning here. Yes, with h5 just go. It was one of my thoughts here, and very good move. And I'm winning here. And I have to play queen c5 or queen b6. Here it's a blunder, and I wasn't able to find something. And according to the engine, it's equal. But anyway, we was have a draw here. I'm not in my best shape anyway. And now we were going to check. Also a game. Actually, I would save that for later. I want to save that game. So the other game I'm going to review is that one that I played against FIDE Master yesterday. Yes, and I'm sleep very bad, so my sleeping was terrible. My performance is not great the last days. But let's say here. It's c3, c5, a3. It's an opening here. I'm blundering the opening. The purpose is to don't let you come into my squares here. Take rook d1, rook b1, d3. bishop f4, bishop g5. Yes, my plan is to put some black square pawns here to have a bad bishop for black, but it's very energetic position for black, and black is already better from the opening. Now I'm just support my position, queen f6, knight e1, bishop e8, and now my plan is to come here to fix my position somehow. Knight e3 was a mistake. What was the best then? Bishop e1. I mean, I don't know. Knight d5, here c4, and here bishop c3 is a safe option, so I can play e3 and put your pieces back. e3, queen b2 with threatening a pawn. By the way, my opponent is quite good. And here it's the mistake. Why this is a mistake? Because now I play the move f4, which is also a mistake according to the engine. h4 was the right move then, because you're going here and you just take the pawn, and here and that we have very nice position for white. It's winning, and I suppose here it's this, and there's nothing much to be done here for black. It's terrible position. But by the way, here my opponent, I go here and then I capture like that, and there is a move here which you should be careful. My opponent tried to trick me, but it wasn't enough for me. Knight c6 is the right move then for, and if I try this, your first capture here to eliminate the knight. So if I capture here, you just capture here, and it's a playable position. But my opponent tried to trick me, which is turn against him with bishop to d5, and he now tried to figure out the right move for white. I'll give you probably 1 minute, so feel free to try to figure out what happened here. Pause the video and I'm waiting you. Well, let's see then what is the right move. I'm just captured with a pawn, with the best move. White with a bishop, and my opponent resigned, by the way, here. Why this is wrong? This is wrong. Why? Because there is rook to d5. What is rook to d5? If you capture here, there is bishop to c3. Here and now queen to d5, an excellent move, because you threaten some kind of these threats. And if you take here, there is rook to e2, and you cannot avoid a checkmate. This is a combination you should be worried about. And other than that, you have to take here and rook d6, and now this is preferable for black because you're gonna exchange, let's say, and here the one who's pushing, it's black. You have very weak pawns here, and there's targets. You have to play pathetic, and it's very bad actually. So here I take with a pawn actually, and I just win the game like that against my strong opponent, which is just, he's like a prodigy, if I remember correctly. And we have here that yes, just a moment. He's quite strong. He's a prodigy, almost 2400, and he's very young. Nice player, nice game. So that was the video for today. Thanks everyone to watch my channel. I will try to bring some better quality videos. I will try to be in a greater shape also, because I was tired the last days, because I was also sick. And thanks to everyone who watched my video. Bye.